We spend decades running in the exact same direction. We wake up, we grind, and we endure the exhaustion of the modern hustle, driven by the hope of securing future status and wealth. To sustain this pace, we tell ourselves that our time will come. We trade our present youth for the promise that one day we will finally be able to stop and enjoy what we've built. But this logic overlooks a simple biological reality. We assume the person who eventually receives those rewards will have the same capacity to enjoy them as we do today, even as we march toward physical decline. Look at how these two metrics interact. While accumulated wealth typically climbs as we age, our biological utility, the body's ability to actually use that wealth, drops. This is the depreciation of success. Why do we spend our healthiest years acquiring assets that our bodies are guaranteed to have less use for by the time we actually possess them? The first signs of this depreciation often appear in our 40s, when the societal metrics we've used to define ourselves begin to crack. You might find yourself standing at a tea stall or a vegetable market, only to realize the person serving you is generating a higher net, tax-free income than your high-status professional salary. It's a moment that can make a lifetime of formal education feel financially secondary. By the 50s, the focus shifts from the wallet to the mirror. The physical aesthetics and vanity we prioritized in our youth begin to fade. As the body changes, the desire for superficial beauty is replaced by the much more basic need to simply feel healthy. Looking good becomes irrelevant when you are struggling just to feel functional. In our 60s, the professional authority we worked so hard to climb toward begins to evaporate upon retirement. You may have been an officer whose signature once moved an entire city. But once you retire, even the office guard who used to salute you may no longer acknowledge your presence. The title loses its power the moment you stop holding the pen. By the end of this decade, the metrics of class, beauty, and professional rank often reach a functional value of 0. In our 70s, the depreciation shifts to the very physical assets we spent our lives trying to upsize. That sprawling multi-story home, once a symbol of triumph, becomes a geographic obstacle when knee pain makes walking from one room to another a chore. At this stage, a small, simple space provides more actual comfort than a mansion. By the 80s, we reach the final stage of the hustle, the millions sitting in a bank account. This chart shows the disparity. While the total wealth available might be at its peak, the wealth you can physically use is microscopic. Those millions are useless when your daily consumption is limited to a few hundred rupees worth of medicine. As the data shifts, we see that this unused capital moves into a new category. It is finally being spent, but not for your own benefit. While you are dealing with failing health, the money you spent your prime years earning is finally being enjoyed by relatives, children, and employees. Hoarding wealth for the final years of life often results in funding other people's present happiness at the direct expense of your own youth. Life is a real-time event. It cannot be paused or deferred for a future date. When we constantly live for tomorrow, we are ignoring the only time frame where we actually exist. We should reconsider how we measure value. Instead of focusing solely on financial accumulation, we must prioritize the maintenance of our health while we still have capacity to use it. This means learning to extract joy from what we have today and cherishing the time we spend with the people who matter most. Compare these two lines. On the left, future wealth is volatile and uncertain. But on the right, time is a constant, steady decline. The loss of our time is the only certainty we have. We have to learn to appreciate what we have been given in the present before the biological window of our health closes permanently. Money can be earned back, but the years you spend earning it can never be reclaimed. Once this moment passes, it is gone forever.